It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we'll play host.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
They'll throw here on third and short. He's got it! And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
And he'll take it on in. Paige Stover. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his second touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point, up and good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the big fella, 6'5" quarterback Josh Allen.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now Allen on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. Again, it's Allen to the air. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A give. This is Irving. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Brings up 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They send Godwin in motion. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Here's Allen to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and 2. Now Allen. Got his man at the 6. And he will score. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Thunderbirds.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Dallas.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Allen will throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it. It's Irving. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irving. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again here with Irving. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
They send Godwin in motion. Allen on third down. That is caught. He got Godwin. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. They face second down and 7.
At the 17-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Well, you can tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no game. I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Offside, defense. Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is caught. And just a pickup of 3 or 4, but with the penalty a moment ago, it leaves them with a good down, 2nd and short.
At the 1-yard line.
A design run here for Allen. He will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Thunderbirds. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next possession. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking downfield for Coleman. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Thunderbirds offense ready to see what they can do. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. to the left side to Godwin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw again, it's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
It's 2nd down and 10.
One more time going up top with Allen. He runs with it. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Now here's 2nd and goal. Slot man in motion left. Throwing is Allen. He's got it at the 3. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. Over the top. He's got it. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Thunderbirds.
You simply just can't allow that ball to be completed, Mike. I mean, there's no time left. You understand there's 2 options. There's a take a shot Hail Mary into the end zone, or there's throw the ball underneath and try for a couple laterals. At the end of the first half, it's probably just going to be a Hail Mary, and you got to go up and knock that ball down.
Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good, so add 1 more, and it will take a first half lead into the locker room.
14.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Some great games still to come, and I think we highlighted one of the better ones right there, as they'll have to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Then more good stuff to follow later in the afternoon. One good one being under the dome in New Orleans, where it'll be the Saints taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And then finally, the national game on Sunday night is a good one between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. We were treated to a solid first half of football by the great quarterback, Josh Allen. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Thunderbirds offense. And Josh Allen headed back onto the field. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Play action. It's Allen. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On third down, it's Josh Allen. Shaheed with the catch. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the run is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down. And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Thunderbirds offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Now, Allen on first down. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that. They're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll run with Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Right back to Irving. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. They send Godwin in motion. Out of the gun, here's Allen. For the sideline, taken in by Godwin.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on fourth down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now a give on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Off the play fake, He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it on the inside handoff. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. It's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the 1st down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. They send him right out of the slot. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's Irving. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Irving. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd and 15.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he'll get this ahead, gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. He'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They'll stick with him again. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Pass pulled in by Vaughn. To the goal line and in. Deuce Vaughn. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The PAT, up and good. And the Cowboys extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Deron Black. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now, faking the give. The right side to Olave. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dallas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possession.
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed
Previous
Tight
play is
game,
under review.
tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Next to score, Cowboys 31, Thunderbirds 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll throw on first down with Allen. This one on target to Godwin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, Josh Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Allen going to throw again. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Throwing is Allen. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still little work to do now on 3rd down. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
It all comes down to this, Mike. I mean, barring something crazy happening, they just don't have enough timeouts to get the ball back again. So, 4th down, gotta have it. Keep your hopes alive. After what's been a great game, the final moments, it all comes down to this play.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Allen will throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. After that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A run now on 2nd down, and he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's got the 1st down, not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Coleman. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Cowboys.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Up the middle they go. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And now a big mistake here. Opening kickoff of overtime goes out of bounds, so the first drive will begin at the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A give, and this is Irving. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. They motion the slot man left. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Shaheed in motion. Throwing again. It's Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Allen. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. Now Allen on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. One more time going up top with Allen. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a close...